Hey y'all, it's Lisa Blonay, and welcome back to Blonay Got Tea. You already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, what is up? It is your girl Lisa Blonay, and I am back with a live video. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Got Tea. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Now, y'all see the thumbnail, okay? And we are about to get in to basically Chrisean trying to weasel her way back to Blueface right in time for him being released from jail. Now, is that a coinky dink or not? Does she really think that she can go from Beano to Blueface back again? I mean, here in Los Angeles, we call that transformer, going from blood to Crip, from Crip to blood. And girl, you definitely was throwing up the gang signs, okay? Do you gang bang? Check your signs if you gang bang, okay? That's what you was doing. But we're going to go ahead and get into this, you guys, because listen, child, ain't no way that Chrisean Rock is trying to weasel her way right back into Blueface's good graces just in time for his homecoming. And let's be real. What part of delusional game is this? What part of the delusional game is this? What part of the game is this? Now, listen, one of the worst things that you can do to somebody you claim to love is do them dirty while they're locked up, y'all. While they're locked up. That's one of the worst things you can do. Okay. Commissary, letters, holding it down. It don't cost much. It don't cost that much to do that. I can tell you, even if you broke, okay, even if I'm broke, 20 or $30 a month, or for a commissary, whatever it is better than nothing. But instead, Chrisean was bragging about paying his mortgage, restaurant bills. Remember, she was like, this house is mine. This restaurant is mine. Dropping stacks here and there, but couldn't put a little something, something on Blue's books. Make it make sense. Now, I'm not saying she wasn't doing it, but girl, you fell off. The whole point is to be loyal. Love is not conditional. Okay. If you guys are getting along, then you support them. And if your love is supposed to be unconditional. Loyalty is supposed to be unconditional, because you don't get your blessings from the person you're being loyal to. You get your blessings from God. Let's remember that, Mrs. Holier Than Thou. And for narcissists, and I'm not calling her a narcissist, but toxic people, the fastest way, in my experience, it was a narcissist, the fastest way in is to appear godly. This is a weapon. This is a tool, you guys. Don't be sucked in. Now, listen. She didn't want to be tied down in the house, remember? AKA faithful. Her version of getting to the bag was being outside, collaborating, and running wild. But Blue's idea of outside was way different. And after what we've seen with Beano and her lineup, remember, she's been with several men since Blueface has been locked up almost 2 years, baby. Whew. We see exactly what Blue was talking about, okay? And it wasn't just what she did, it's how messy she did it. And remember that, you guys, sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Now, the reason why I say she fell off is because she was doing exactly what Angela is being praised for and credited for right now. And there was a series of videos that she did in and around that she popped back out where she was on her new Twitch stream. I don't think she had anything to do with Kick First, but she was allowing us into the jail calls that she was getting from Blueface, I think on Twitch, right? In one of those conversations, which I cannot find, he was saying that they were still in a couple of contracts with each other. So they still have monetary ties. Now, if I'm a guessing woman, I would assume it has something to do with Zeus, has something to do with Crazy in Love, 2, 3, 4, 5, hell, I don't know. But they do, and this is just allegedly, they do have some type of a couple of contracts or something that keeps them tied monetarily. But let's go ahead and get into this video, which I'm talking about, okay? Because in this clip that we're about to see, she lets us know exactly when her last payment was with Blueface, okay? And I wanted you to hear her. I don't want to tell y'all. I wanted you guys to hear it. So let's go ahead and get into this. And it's just a short clip, you guys, that I found on the TikTok and TikTok Tales, right? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see, you guys. Hold on. Now, you guys go ahead and take a look at this. And like I said, I think she's on her Twitch. She is with Blueface on the phone. He's on a jail call. This gives us a little, this tells a lot. But listen within this video at when she says her last payment to him was. Okay? All right. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Got Tea. Make sure that you smash that like button, share out this live, and if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. As always, your POV is welcome. Okay, in the chat, just talk to me nice. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Let me bring this up for you guys, and let me check my sound. And let's go. Let's get into this first clip.
If you can grow up.
$40K.
You can go up before I get out of here and go up.
I'm not finna go up before you get out of here. I'm not finna go nowhere. I'm not finna go nowhere, baby. I'm just finna just be myself. Work, do a couple dollars, put some money in your account, you know, put some money on your books, feed the baby, all that. You telling me, oh, you gonna give me 40K. All right, 40K to just sit down. Okay, so what happens when all your money is gone? Then what? We're gonna pawn my chains next? Like, you're not making any sense. And your headphones is messed up. So if you're talking, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You're not going to be there to help me. So
what?
Either way it goes, you're not going to be there to help me.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Right. I was doing that for the longest, forever. Right. What the fuck? March was the last time last couple dollars I sent was March 28th. Like, I've been here. We break up, we get back together. You putting it all on me. Ain't nothing all right about it. Ain't nothing all right about this.
You never came through.
Oh my gosh, now you lying. Now you lying. Oh my goodness. Okay. You never came through for Chrisean Jesus. Our son, you never came through for him, and he's almost 2. Never. And I'm so happy your headphones is messed up because I can't hear you talking. Yeah, I ain't finna cuss at you, bro. I just want to talk calm. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear. Now listen. Since only I can talk right now. I love you. You need to get your dick out your ass. Like, I'm going to just tell you that there. Like, wear you on my face. Like, what is not obvious? What is not obvious? Like, I love you. Like, you want, okay, sit in the house, sit in the house, in the house, in the house. Okay, this is the argument. You did all that weird stuff just to say sit in the house. Like, I just want peace. I just want peace.
You either want to follow instructions or you want to go be your own fucking person. You want to be up under somebody or you want to go be your own person. You can't do both, baby. I'm sorry. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants a bitch that wants to be out working and everywhere and here and there. Nobody wants that. I'm sorry. Kill the dream. If you want to do that, you have to do that on your own.
Okay.
It's fine too.
All right. I'm gonna hang up. It's just okay. I'm gonna hang up.
All right, so you guys just heard that. And Junior crying in the background, per usual. Okay, she don't flinch, she don't move, she don't get up. None of that. None of that. Junior's always in the background in distress. Junior is always in the background crying out, helpless. Okay, hopeless. Always. Right? It's like a song that you don't like to hear. And let's just be honest, Blueface does push buttons and he can be an a-hole. Let's just say that straight up. Okay, just like I want to remind you guys that we are not handing out angel wings over here. Okay, before I go any further, let me go ahead and read this disclaimer too as well. The federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video disc under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which does not infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107. Okay, now that we got that out the way, you guys see this conflict, the confusion, the chaos. That is not love. Okay, newsflash, it is not love. And I don't know, but for me, at one point in my life, I did think that this was love. So I was bamboozled at one time, but we're talking about here and we're talking about now. All I can do is spit what I know. And what I do know is you don't abandon people that you love. Love is unconditional, especially when you are expressing your love for someone. All right? A tattoo doesn't count. A tattoo doesn't count. I don't know what this is with equating like your undying love for someone because you have a big ass grotesque ass tattoo of somebody's face on your face. Not to mention the other 5 that she has. And excuse me, miss, do you not remember all the weird stuff you just did with Bino, Figgy, the boat ride? You still claim me and Figgy, we're still talking. We've never separated. We have a special kind of, how do you think that makes Blueface feel? In the grand scheme of things. Now, I'm not saying he ain't got 50-11 hoes, because he does. Now, whether he chooses to fool with them or not, I mean, it's yet to be determined, right? But the thing about it is, Blueface wanted control over Chrisean. Does that mean he's controlling Angela? You have to understand that men treat each woman differently. I don't care if he got 10, 12 hoes. He may try the same recipe on all of the women and be able to get away with some things, but different stroke for different folks. She's still up there living her life. I think she has a whole career. She got to keep the money coming in, right? But she's a different kind of woman. You know, and I don't think it's right that he said, you know, kill your dream. But that's neither here nor there, you guys, because I'm trying to make a point of her trying to come in, right? You're trying to come in on the end with your trendy ass, trying to squeeze your way back in and weasel your way back in, thinking that Blue is just going to up and run and drop everything and take you back. Girl, You did this man something dirty. And I'm just talking from a woman's perspective, right? I can't speak from a man's perspective. I just can't. I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. And unconditional love should go across the board. You understand? And now, the rumors are swirling that she might even be pregnant again. Pregnant by who, though? I'll let y'all imagination fill in those blanks, okay? But it damn sure ain't Blueface. Now, before we get into this, let me remind y'all that Blueface ain't Jesus. He don't owe her unconditional love, forgiveness, or a second chance. Girl, that's for your savior. Blueface is not your savior. And when he was helping you, you didn't even want to give him credit anyway. You didn't want to give credit where credit is due. As a matter of fact, you said he was flopping and that you brought him back to life. That's clownery to me. And if he even considers taking her back, he'd be a rabbit ass fool, period. You'd be a rabbit ass fool. Now, what brought me to talking about this? Well, word on the curb is, and we've seen that Chrisean has refollowed Blueface. And if I'm not mistaken, Sis is even back in his comments. She's even back in his comments. So, chat, is this a real comeback attempt? Or just another round of messy reindeer games? Let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? And I think I just have a snapshot of this. Now, I did not go to the post or the social media platform that this was on. And everything is allegedly, okay? Everything is allegedly. But let's go ahead and pull this up because allegedly she's back in his comments. I think this is it. Let's look at this. Oh, no, not that one. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Right here. Okay. I don't know if this is under this picture on his post on his Instagram or not. To be honest with you, I haven't been to Blueface's Instagram in a minute now. I got this from somebody else's post, so I didn't even go check the post. Okay, so everything is allegedly, but allegedly she's back in his comments, and what is she saying? Girl, she's saying all I see is strength and resilience. Well, yeah. Slowy, you left him hanging. Okay, you fell off. You did. You fell off. And then she says, on a way out, like on your way out. And she claps. Girl, you don't remember how you did Blueface dirty? You tried to get the ABC boys to go in there and flip that man's cot and find some contraband. Not only that, you said he was losing his mind in jail. But yet we see somehow he regained his composure, maybe by having somebody positive. No matter how daffy, how dumb you think she is, I think she's a positive influence, Angela, on Blueface. Maybe even him reconnecting with his mama. Because this man decided to take some college courses, right? And no, they didn't get married. Just FYI, he graduated. And I think that's a good thing. But you guys, let's go ahead and get into this video that I'm talking about of how Chrisean blasts Blueface. And you think just the simple comments and you refollowing somebody, I guess in a way she's showing that she's not blocked, and that's a big thing for her. But let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Let me take this down. And let me go ahead and pull up this video for you. So we can get into just how dirty, and I mean, girl, this is textbook. She does it to her sisters, does it to her mama, her daddy, her sister, her granny. This is just her MO. All right. No one is safe. No one is safe, you guys. And let me see. Where is it? And in this video, she basically has a meltdown. I mean, it's in the title. And says Blueface is losing his mind in jail? Or is that what you wished upon him? When someone is at their lowest and you know that they have no control over their situation, no matter how they got there, and you leave them and abandon them, it's absolutely diabolical, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. And I'm just saying, like, you know, I would never abandon somebody like that or leave them hanging. Like I said, even if I send you 20, 30 a month, you can get some Doritos, girl, you can get some cup of noodles, like. All right, so hold on. Let me go ahead and get this. I wonder why this keeps doing this to me. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this video. And she's emotional, of course, because there's a lot of things going on. I tell you, this is not a movie. This is not the fairy tale that she's painting. There's a lot of pain. Okay, there's a lot of humiliation. There's a lot of shame. There's a lot of accountability. There's a lot going on. Let me go ahead and add this. And you guys, go ahead and take a look at this.
Like real dad from like birth. Like I'm doing better now. You feel me? I'm doing better now. I got support. Oh, they with that. Okay, cool. I don't know. I messed up by like entering the devil's home again. Like you feel me? I'm gonna be honest. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. I was just trying to get my stuff peacefully. I'm trying to get my stuff, bro. Some of it was missing. He pawned his stuff. So I don't know who stole some of my stuff and pawned my stuff. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just know, I mean, I still got all my, my usual giddy up. But my Cartier watch, my rings, my baby cross, bro, missing. That's the only reason why I really went back home originally, to go get my stuff, bro. So y'all like go back to Figgy. Me and Figgy never stopped talking. I'm telling you, that's my baby. What the hell? We're really best friends. But look, anyway, let me just pop it real quick, bro, because I can add the people that was there. I can add the people that was there with me yesterday. He's going through something, bro. He smoked Fetty. I'm about to go to the streamer prom. Funny Mike, I don't know what's going on, but it's bigger than the Grammys at the prom. Like, really do y'all research on who's sponsoring it? Like, I'm really proud for bro. I ain't gonna hold you. And just to go, I'm honored. It's an opportunity. I'm not finna downplay it, dumb off of it, or like knock it to the side. Like whatever I'm ready to go tonight ain't finna benefit me. You feel what I'm saying? He's insecure, yo. Like, I see, like, all right, yeah, we broke up. I was with other. When we together, I'm really a loyal person. Like, really a loyal person. But when I know when he's on his bullshit, I ain't really on that shit with him. He don't do nothing for me or my son. I just be there for him as emotional support. He's like, Cubby trying, graces, bro. Like he's going crazy for real. And he probably doing stuff in there that I don't even want to speak on. And then, like, you know, like little stuff, like he confided me about a lot of things, but I don't even want to. I ain't trying to blow the spot up. I'm gonna save that because he got stuff. Keep pulling out. Like he come up. He's really good at this, like torturing stuff. Like he's torturing me right now, like really bad, and my kid. Like he made me make that video in the agreement of getting my things. You know, he hid my things in his Corvette in the garage. It never went to a storage unit. Swear to God. I put that on everything. Yes, bro. He did not. Then he made Bobo take it from the stash. And then, then I had to, but I was begging. I was crying. I was saying, I need my watch. I need my rings. All I got is my chains. All I got is, and then I would say I need a baby cross. Certain things went missing. Either he pawned it or stole it. Straight up. Something's wrong with him. And while he's still in jail, it's because he keep getting caught with drugs. Why are you doing drugs? Just get home, bro. Like, he can't even handle jail. And then, yes, okay, you let him torture y'all. Okay, look, I went so long with standing my ground for a long time. Like, me slipping up and compromising, trying to get my things back, and it wasn't smart. Okay, I learned it. But I wasn't going back with a stupid headset either.
Okay, first of all, if you would have handled your business, you would have never left your things there in the first place. Right? And the irony in all this is the shit that she's talking about is still there in the garage. You guys don't remember her saying she got to go get the bed that you can use from age 0 to age like 2 or 3. You don't remember when she went in the garage and we saw that baby food sitting in that like that duffel bag and the toys and things that were lined up in Blueface's garage? She still has not gotten that. Yet she's sitting up here claiming that's what she went for. Let's just be honest. You wanted to get back into the messy with Blueface. And you had no intention of staying locked down in his home. And if you guys remember, she brought a whole Twitch team into his place. All them people was in his house while this man is in jail. And you got all these strangers in his house. And he was checking you too. We remember when you were on the phone with the jail calls with Blueface. We remember when you were getting ready to go get your tooth and do all this, and you asked the Twitch employees to put Junior in the car. We remember that fiasco. Okay? You really disown Blueface, and now you want to come on here on Beyonce's internet and let us know that you're still in love? Girl, bye. I think it's more obsessed. Okay? But I can honestly say that man ain't thinking about coming home to you now. I'm not saying that you guys are, ain't going to eventually get back together, because anything is possible with y'all characters. You freaks of the industry. Anything is possible. And I know you guys have contracts together still, so you may still have to do business with him. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to run into each other, at the Zeus, because of course his show that was shelved or put on pause that he was supposed to do before he went in, the whole Mr. Rogers neighborhood where he was sitting down putting his shoes on. I think it was some kind of dating show or something like that. I don't quite remember. And the fact that you'll be on Baddies USA will put you guys at least in the same network, right? Let's keep going.
He was trying to pay me to stay in the house. He was telling me dumb stuff to do, dumb stuff to post. I wouldn't do it because I could tell he was trying to like sabotage my God walk. So he was like, F Yahweh. Yahweh's a flop. Like he was just so like real discouraged and like, you know, like just evil stuff. Like I asked him, was he gonna post? I posted that video. I'm not gonna keep smothering my my content with receipts of him being demonic. I just literally gonna leave it here, bro. Everything he posts, he's just posting because I'm finna go to a prom and that's it. I didn't have no motives to be with any guy or anybody face. Now that I'm a single person, single agent, okay, I'm gonna just live my life. But no, he begged me to come home. He begged, but he didn't beg. He held my like my things as like in exchange for me coming back. Like, yeah, you can have your stuff, the baby stuff, if you do this. I'm like, so what are you gonna do? He's like, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna do everything you tell me to do. Okay. And y'all keep talking about my son. I don't post my son and what I do for my son because I want to protect him and keep that private. Everything about my son private. Like what? We'll be back. We'll come around this whenever we want to. You feel me? Y'all not gonna force me to show y'all things and what I do for my kid.
Well, girl, I'm here to let you know and remind epic fail. Okay? Because we've seen nothing but Chrisean Jr. and what you do for him. Okay, so that was a flop. Just FYI. All right? Flop.
He's always with me. Like for real. Girl, leave that man alone. I did. I am. He's still my child's father, though. I think I need to put a restraining order on him. For real, for real. It got real bad. Like, it gets bad. Like, y'all forgot when I did leave him the last time he came. It's not about leaving him. It's about, like, this fear of, like, really trying to stand on your ground and he'll knock you off. Like, he makes sure he do. Like, he did it to everybody. He even did it to his last baby mother. Like, that's what, like, this is who he is. It's instilled in him. Like he's getting humble now, but it's not enough for him. So I don't know, bro. If you see him overdosing off for stuff, it's because he's going crazy. Like, he really going crazy. Yes, I did. I blocked him. When I blocked him, that's when I'm getting my lashes done. I'm checking them. Oh, shout out to her. She did really great. Yes, I'm gonna tag her in my stories. What's your name? Alexis. Sorry, Alexis, because she really trying to be done, but she's so graceful. Huh? Yeah, he's siphoning your energy for real, bro. It's like he started pulling on me. I wasn't trying to let him, right? And I was doing good, but I don't know, bro. Like, you just gotta stand firm. Like, you know, like I was telling my pastor Mike, I was like, hey, you know, like, can you pray for me because I got fear after me? Like, it's on me, it's not in me. Like, just pray for me. And then, like, when I feel like he prayed because something went away, right? Because I prayed too as well. But when you ask people to pray for you, I do feel the difference. And I got on that flight. I'm like, I'm not finna be insecure. I'm not finna walk out of fear. I have to do what I have to do for me and my son. Ask Blue, what dollar have he ever sent his kid? He only sends or give me, like, you heard him say, I'll send you 40K only if you sit in the house. Boy, you're supposed to send that regardless. I have a child. He can always see his son through third party, and that's how you should keep it. And it's a vampire energy he got on you. No, for real, bro. Whoever this is, you said it when it was. Look, check this out. Mel J.
No, hold up. We have an update because you came out your own mouth and said that Chrisean Jr. is not Carlissa's blood, aka Blueface is not the father. Did you know that you said that? Do you know that that means the same thing? If Chrisean Jr. is not Carlissa's blood, that means that Blueface is not the damn father, bozo. You were so laser focused at going at somebody's mama and doing that get back, that back and forth, that you failed to realize that you just claimed before the world that Blueface is not Chrisean Jr.'s father. Hello? You said he's not blood, and you haven't corrected it since. And then she says he's going crazy. Okay. And if we would have believed that, we would have probably ran with that. But now we see that not only is he not on the 50-50 yard, whatever that means, but that he actually put his time to good use and invested in himself and actually graduated. Now, I don't know how many classes he took, how many courses, and how that works, but he's been in there, over almost 2 years? I think that's a good thing. I really do. Let me say shout out to my chat. What is up? What is up, Crazy Goose? Good morning, you guys. Good morning. What is up? Let me know what time it is in your neck of the woods. Currently on the West Coast, it is 11:37 a.m. Shout out your city. Shout out your state. Hell, shout out your gang. Shout out your set. Shout out your hood. Just let me know what time it is in your neck of the woods. And thank you guys so much for joining the chat and hanging out with me on this live. Miss Cheryl, welcome, welcome. You said Ronnie said she was the queen of setting up people. More than that, right? We've heard that from AJ, our ex-best friend. We've even, I think, heard that from one of her sisters, if I'm not mistaken. Gail, what is up? Welcome, welcome. She said Chrisean is delusional. Junior needs help ASAP. Yeah, we need to bring it on back, right? Hashtag save Junior, you guys. What is up, Nikki? Nikki too. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, Blonay and chat. This is my first time here. Well, welcome, Sandra Motley. We're glad to have you here. Remember, your POV is always welcome. Just talk to me nice, okay? Just talk to me nice. We're a little bougie over here, but you can become part of the Blonay Society if you keep it real. Stay 10 toes down, whatever you think. All right? And we love it. Okay, we don't want a bunch of yes men. We don't want a bunch of followers. We do not want to bond because we don't like someone. Okay, we don't want that to be the glue that makes us stick. Hello, Blonay in chat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to this. I will give credit. Hold on, let me give you credit for this. If you guys want to watch this in its entirety, this is Say That TV on YouTube. Okay, so if you want to watch this in its entirety, you make your way on over to Say That TV. Okay, let's get back to this video.
1984, whatever your real name is, God bless your heart. Thank you for commenting that. Girl, I tried to go through third party. I said sorry to his mom and the other baby mother. You know what he did? He vouched for them to clown me back and told her that she shouldn't trust me because I'm going to set her up. No, I'm just going to cut y'all off at this point. Because at this point, it's like, it's a joke. And it's cool because I got this thing about me. I'm like, and it's fine. Like, but I'll give the shirt off my back and it don't matter. It's the fact that when you took it off, the shirt looked better on you. Like, you get it? Like, I'll take the shirt off my back. They don't want the shirt. Or if they take the shirt, they like, well, it look better on her. Like, because they been dealing with this man many years before I came. I ain't hear not one peep. Like, it just hurt to keep going through it because it's like, all right, cool. Like trust me. Like, I'm telling you, like Vegas, it was this one trip in Vegas. I was in a move. If you move, your stomach going to crip. You're not a crip. That's not crip. You ain't even get deep. That's a demon. For real, like, then for 7 months, 6 months pregnant. Like that case when while he in jail, bro, like, you know, our fans used to like, okay, you know, I'm pregnant, but I'm getting like done dirty while I'm pregnant. So all our fans will come up and be like, how was you Chrisean about Blueface in his face, right? This one time a girl did it in the airport, and then out of nowhere, you're not understanding. I went back to get my stuff.
So why do you still have to go back and get your stuff? Why do you still have to go back and get your stuff? We just heard you not even a week ago saying that 2 weeks ago, just recently saying that you got to go back and get your stuff. If that's what you went for, why did you not get your stuff? Why did you not clear that garage and take the ish to your house? You want to know why? Because you don't have a house. By hook or by crook, by choice or not. You didn't have anywhere to take it to. That's why it's still sitting in Blueface's garage, because you want it to be an excuse for you to have to go back over there. But as far as you running into Blueface's arms and y'all linking up and living with each other and it being happily ever after moment, I don't think so. Okay? I don't think so. I don't. Somebody said, hello, Blonay in chat. This is my first time here. Anyways, does she really think that he will take her back after seeing her with all these different men? She's offered her money. He's offered her money to stay home. Yeah. Now, I don't know how true that is about the $40K that he was going to give her, you know. But what I can say is Blueface ain't broke, y'all. What I think it is that he didn't want to give access to his accounts to Chrisean because he didn't trust her. But what I think he did is he gave access to Angela, who dispersed his money and put it here and paid his bills and did it there, and then along with her money. Just like if we were in our bag and we had a man and he had a little bag, right? I would do the same thing. My man got a bag. I would go into his account, pay $10,000 here, pay on his mortgage here, and then I would still go shopping at Balenciaga. I would still pay a bill or two, because if I had a bag like that, my money and his money. And this is what I think happened. I think he did not give her access to his money. And then, you know, Blueface can be dirty. He wanted to use Chrisean's money because she was a dumb Dora. She was dumb enough to not only hand this man this money and keep giving him his money. Do y'all not remember when she had signed a contract or something? And also on top of that, she couldn't, for some reason, open up a bank account on her own. So her money was somehow up under Blueface's bank account or something like that. Y'all don't remember that? You don't remember her bragging about, I give him my money? I hope it's in the clip I'm about to play. She says it out of her own mouth in an interview on a platform as she's laying on his shoulder. And I give him all my money. I mean, the dastardly will take advantage of that. I mean, even I probably would have took advantage of it. I'm not even gonna lie. If somebody was like, I'll give you my money, and you know, that sprung off the punani or whatever the fuck she sprung off of, I probably would have did it too. I'm not even gonna lie. Save my money, spend hers. This dappy duck over here want to fucking give me her money. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Would you take advantage of somebody if you were with somebody? I mean, it is taking advantage of somebody because you know it's wrong. You know, you got to kind of pay your way. Now, if I didn't have it, I would feel no ways. Call me Omari. How do you feel? Oh, I'm gonna answer you like Omarion did. I feel no ways. I feel no ways about it. Right? But to hold on to your money and spend somebody else's just because they're willing to be dumb, like, you know that's wrong. You know that's wrong, y'all. What is up, Pinsy? What is up, Pinsy Lola? Y'all bless. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Day one of my day ones. Hello, Blonay in chat. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Like. You guys make sure you push that like button. Thank you so much. Felicia, welcome. You said, but she still wants that dude. If he is the biological father and he's not doing nothing for her kids, but here you are still, lusting after him. Yeah. See, the action is the lust and the fake love and the whole intent behind this reconnection that she wants to have. She don't want to see Blueface with nobody else. Even though they go back and forth, they cheated on each other. They break up every month. Like, I used to break up with my boyfriend every motherfucking 3 days. Every 3 days, he would throw me out. That's not love, y'all. That's no way to be. That's no way to build a foundation. And that's why we're here now, okay? That is why we are here now. She does. She lies so much, y'all. They've been calling her a habitual liar since Persuasive, fucking on the baddie, one of the first baddies that came out, right? And she's always been the aggressor, right? She pushes his buttons. I think that's why we're seeing her black eyes and busted lips and all that kind of shit, getting her ass whooped in the back of the Uber. You all remember when he threw her money and she had to pick it up off the ground and she came back and she had everything busted. Then she came back in the morning talking about, it wasn't that bad. I take it back. Bitch, we just saw your ass beat up. No man should ever hit a woman, girl. It's still not right. We understand the reason why he bopped your ass in the motherfucking nose. But I don't feel like a man should hit a woman ever, because he has the willpower. He has the ability to walk away from the situation. He should have just left. When you bust him upside the head with anybody, he should have just left. And you just brought it up in this video. It also happened in Vegas. That's part of the reason why he's in jail, because the girl walked up and was like, hey, and then I guess Blue was like this. She was like, nah, fuck Blue. I'm just here for Chrisean. Girl, you whooped her ass. And he took her phone. Remember the theft? Remember the robbery charge? Yeah. That's one of the reasons why he's behind bars. Now, of course, he's going to take the blame for his own actions. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Thank you so much for the $2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Multitasking, listening. That's what I'm here for, y'all. That's what I'm here for. Okay. A podcast that you can listen to, right? Clean up, do your little work, and listen to me in the background and catch all of the tea, babes. Catch all of the tea. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Pinsy. Thank you so much, love. All right, let's hear the rest of this, you guys. Blueface said, who's watching the baby? Who's watching the baby? Who's gonna watch the baby? Who gonna do it? Who? Who gonna watch the baby? We still asking that question, aren't we? We are still asking that question. Who gonna watch the baby? We don't even know where Junior is right now. We don't even know where he is right now. Let's go.
They were lying to you guys, bro. They was lying to y'all, bro. They was lying to y'all, saying it was in a storage unit. It wasn't in a storage unit. It was in his Corvette hidden. Till Bodine got to wherever or whatever. But Bodine didn't move till he called them. He called Bodine to come help me once I agreed to make that stupid video, get back with him. But because when I got my stuff, when I got with Bodine, my ring's missing, my baby chain missing. Then when he came out and said that he pawned his chain, so is it you pawned my rings and my watch, or you stole it, or you're like I don't know what. I'm not accusing nobody, but I was in a pickle. You feel me? Like. Y'all be trying to say what none of y'all say. I'm not embarrassed or nothing. I'm just disappointed in myself because I let a watch and a couple rings made me feel like I had to kiss up to come back to see if I still had that. Like, my best advice for anybody, if you're leaving a situation, leave everything.
And that's the best damn advice that you've given all year. Okay? Leave everything. Even now. Don't go back. Don't use that as an excuse to your anchor to Blueface. Is that you got to go back and get your stuff. Where the fuck you going to put it? And when are you going to use it? When? When are you going to use Junior's bed? When are you going to use the crap that's in the garage? Let us know. Okay? And if you think there's going to be a happily ever after moment, I don't think so. I think he's gonna, if he decides that he's gonna get back with you, God forbid. I mean, every time I think of it, I throw up a little bit in my mouth. But what he is gonna do is he's first gonna put you through hell. He's going to put you through the ringer. Okay, with about a dozen hoes. If not just with Angela herself, he can bury you with just one woman. Because, girl, you're going to be sliding down the wall. You are going to be sliding down a wall. You the one going to be crying in the car. You the one that's just going to tuck your necklaces. I'm just going to tuck mine. Yeah. Okay? I mean, it may start with Angela. And I won't say it will end with her, but it's definitely going to start with her. And I know that his children are going to come first. And his mother, Carissa, is back in his life. And that has to be burning you up. Now, on top of that, you also said that Carissa is not Junior's blood, which would mean that Blueface is not the father. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten exactly how you have put Blueface down every chance you got? I'm going to remind you, because we just went through this little fiasco, this little quick trip, with Bino. And if I have to go back down this freaking merry-go-round, okay, this roller coaster ride, so are y'all. Let me go ahead and pull this up, because we need to be reminded of exactly what we just went through with her. And I'm talking about as far as social media, okay? I'm talking about as far as social media, y'all. Let me go ahead and pull this up so we can see all of the things that she just did with this man that never loved her, was clout chasing, and that clout chase, of course, was a boomerang effect on him because it did not help your numbers at all. Okay, it did not. It did not help you. You're not NBA young boy. Okay, you thought that you were going to skyrocket. As a matter of fact, you lost about 2,000 people following you. Yeah. Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you, because we are about to see exactly what we just went through with Bino and fucking Chrisean. Okay? This was a total mess. And they called this relationship? You called this love? Like, what? You were ready to marry the man in 3 weeks. You were ready to have his baby. You were ready to replace every last tattoo that you had of Blueface with Bino. How dumb is that? How fucking stupid is that? But hey, I mean, do what y'all want. Maybe that's the end thing now. Maybe that's the newfangled thing to do, is to walk around looking like a chalkboard. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on. Let me bring this up. I'm just going to play some randoms on here, and we're going to get to this tea, okay? Now, is this the one I wanted to show you guys? Yeah. It's so much, y'all, that we don't got to play much, right? It's not like we got to pick and choose. Well, let's just go through the gamut, okay, of this catastrophe. This total joke of what they called a relationship. Let me see, y'all. Is this the one? Hold on, y'all. I don't think this is the one. No, you guys, hold on. I think I have one more. Hold on. This is not the one that I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. Just let me pull up one more. Thank you guys so much for tapping in and hanging with me. I will get to the chat shortly because I want to know what y'all have to say, okay? I definitely want to know what the masses have to say. Let me see. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this, because I think this has more of the point that I'm trying to make. Let's go ahead and pull this up. And like I said, we're going to play the random videos, and then I will get to the chat. Let's go, because y'all, this is insanity. And I really hope that Blueface stands his ground, whether it works out with him and Angela or not. I don't know. Hopefully so. But when you know somebody for so long, and and they've been through it all, and you already know how you can treat them, what they'll take, and they'll always be there for you, that gives that man leeway to do it over and over and over again, because they know, tested, tried, and true, that you'll be there, right? Waiting in the wings when all the dust settles. And that kind of gives them permission to misuse you, and mistreat you and do you wrong and hurt you. Now, will Angela just lose her fucking noodles and just, be devastated? No, she's used to this. You know how many times she's been through this bullshit? She's been there since she was 14 years old. This is like textbook for her. But it still doesn't take away the sting and the hurt that a woman feels when they're betrayed by the man that they really love. And I truly feel like she does love Blueface, okay? Or at least she thinks she does. I think there's some love there. 14 years. I honestly think that this woman truly, truly loves Blueface, okay? So, I mean, it doesn't hurt any less, right? But is she going to crash out and lose it and just, give up? And no, she's not. All right? So let's go ahead and get to this, y'all. Hold on. Let me go ahead and play this for you. I'm going to play a few of these.
So yes, I'm getting laser removal for this, but this, I'm covering up this, I'm covering up this, I'm covering up this.
This.
All right. Everything.
Shot! But he say when he throws play music. Yeah, you know you get out of here.
All right. So yeah, yes, I'm getting laser removal for this, but this I'm covering up. This I'm covering up. This I'm covering up.
This.
All right. Everything.
Tell them when we get married. Oh, matter of fact, we live. We could cover ups. Yeah. After we get the Akiway, we must go find a tattoo shop.
Okay, W.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's eat. Hey, y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
You did a wedding in 3 weeks. What's everything done?
No, the wedding. You're not even planning it.
Yeah, right. Bro, what's it said? They already planned it.
I know. I'm talking about.
I already got the planners planned.
Right.
I already got them working on your dress and everything. You just gotta get your size. You already know what I'm wearing. I already got my mama and the tickets booked. Everybody ready to go.
I'm about to get right.
She almost threw up. She got so nervous.
No, I'm excited. Fuck.
I spoke with my designer one time. So tell her we'll be done by like
Fuck nervous.
3 a.m.
You. So yeah, yes, I'm getting laser removal for this, but this I'm covering up. This I'm covering up. This I'm covering up.
This.
All right. Everything.
Shot. But he say when he throws play music. Shot. Yeah, you know you get out of here.
All right.
Let's go where? There's a lot of thought.
Yeah, shit, done.
Get cleaned up. We ain't doing that today. Her nails already done.
Thank you, new subscribers. Thanks for the subs. Let me get to the subs.
She got her toes. I can get my toes. I go to that. But I was thinking about doing something more crazy, like on a roller coaster or something. Boat ride.
I checked this out. Y'all know.
Tell them when we get married. Oh, matter of fact, we live. We could serious, huh?
I know you're serious, and I'm serious too. So why you trying to act like I'm not? That's fucked up.
I'm serious, yo.
I know you're serious, and I'm serious too. So why you try to act like I'm not? That's fucked up.
What's that? I'm serious, yo.
I know you're serious, and I'm serious too. So why you try to act like I'm not? That's fucked up.
What's that? I'm serious, yo.
I know you're serious, and I'm serious too. So why you try to act like I'm not? That's fucked up.
What's that? I'm serious, yo.
I know you're serious.
Hello, it's me. 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 Hello.
I think you pretty much get the point. Shall we go on? And I know Blueface has doubled back before, but I think this is the straw that broke the camel's back. Somebody said funky, musty, diabolical demons. She's saying studs. What's up, Tracy Rainey? Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. She says, wow, sis. Yep, funky and musty. Sounds about right. What's up, Rebecca? Rebecca's in the building. Welcome back, love. Okay? I'm sure you guys get it because not only did she try to bury Blueface by saying some of the things that would make the ABC boys practically go and raid his cell. You said he was on D-Rug. You said a whole lot of things. And it was so spiteful, so wicked. And this is just an icing on the cake. You disrespected this man because this relationship was not built on any type of love or anything type of positive or long standing. It wasn't built on anything substantial at all. It was two clout chasers feeding off each other, and we could tell that the man didn't even really like you. Right? We've all been there, you guys, where not necessarily this, but we've been with somebody who just F's us and really didn't like us or love us. And we may even be in a relationship with them or deal with them for a little while off and on, and all y'all do is F, but he really not really effing with you like that. I mean, you get over it pretty quickly, but it kind of stings, right? You be like, damn, I thought this nigga was really into me. Like, you know? You were so spiteful when you said those things about Blueface while he was locked up. It was wicked. And it's like you wanted him to get more time. I guess you're living up to, the setup queen, right? What man in his right mind would really want to come out and go back to a setup queen? And mind you, just let me throw in this little disclaimer. If and when Blueface ever decides to go back to you, he will get dragged. Okay? You guys already say that Geminis are fucking two-faced and we're here and there. No, we're a reflection. We are a mirror And it's a double-edged sword because we're not only a mirror of what others' energies and what other people throw at us, but we are a mirror of ourselves too. It makes us look at ourselves as well, y'all. As a matter of fact, let's take a little Gemini break, okay? Because you know I'm a Gemini. And here's a little PSA. Go ahead and drop your sign and so in the chat too as well, right? Because we all have something special about us. Now, do I believe in, premonitions and what's to happen and what's to come? No, I don't. But what I do believe in is that the astrology and each sign, it really is the characteristics and personality of that person. It really is. Just a quick PSA, okay?
Is gonna be there for you and they not gonna judge you. They might side eye you but they can't nobody make me hate no motherfucking Gemini, bro. When I say a Gemini is ride or die and they always gonna be there for you and they not gonna judge you, they might side eye you but they gonna be like, all right, and they gonna hold you a fucking accountable. Ain't nobody gonna love you like a Gemini fucking love you. They got the biggest fucking hearts of the zodiac sign, bro. They gonna be there for you thick and thin, bro. Make sure you reciprocate that energy too. Every time motherfucker hear oh, I'm a Gemini, they be motherfucking side eyeing that shit. And that's just off of what y'all hear. Gemini's got the biggest heart of the fucking zodiac signs, bro. If you ever think you getting over on the Gemini, you are not. Surprisingly, Geminis are one of the most loyal motherfucking zodiac signs, which is crazy because they are an air sign. Gemini make everybody feel special, but whole time when you're in a relationship with them, that's a different type of love. They don't show everybody else that shit that they show you type shit. You just need to be able to keep up, man, because they have the biggest fucking hearts and they love so fucking hard. And they do not play about loyalty and betrayal. When they locked in, they locked the fuck in. There's layers to a Gemini, my nigga. In other words, get you one. Love me a Gemini.
I'm seeing some Cancers in the building. Shout out to Cancers. Family is very, very big with Cancers. Friends and family is very big with Cancers. Cancers are moody. Kind of like Geminis, but you guys are slow to come out of your mood. Another thing about Cancers are they will hold on to something that they believe in. They would rather lose a fucking claw than let go of good faith in something that they really, really believe in. They'd rather lose their claw. That's why they're the sign of the crab. They're very, very good people. You just have to know how to work with their mood because like Geminis, we go in and out, but Cancers are slow to come out of their moods. So if you know how to kind of deal with a Cancer, you'll have a very, very good friend. You'll have somebody who will stick up for you, that will ride for you. And like I said, family and friends are very big to them, where other, signs, maybe not so much. Also, they are very sensitive too. They're very sensitive. They're hard outer shell on the outside, but inside they are very sensitive, you guys, Right. So that's just a little bit, but I see that I have a Cancer in the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You said, hey girl, sorry, got cut off, but you're back. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for fighting your way back. You say, cusp born Cancer, Leo. Girl, I'm a cusp too. My birthday is June 21st. Longest day of the year, right? The solstice. And it's the Gemini Cancer cusp. Why you think I know so much about Cancers? So you're Cancer Leo. Okay. So you got a little bit of duality. You do. When you're born on the cusp, you have a little bit of duality. You're more of one sign, of course. You're more of the most dominant sign, but you have other attributes that come from the next sign when you're born on the cusp. Meaning that in some books or in some references, she will, whatever day she's born on, she will be a Cancer, but in some books and things, she will be a Leo. That's what that means. Okay. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, she's a lie and a rat. Okay, so Dorothy, you are a Cancer too. Shout out to Dorothy as well. Nah, I don't slow move. Well, you're on the cusp. You're on the cusp, girl. So you have a little different kind of reading. But the basics of what I said, Cancers are good people. You guys really are. Okay. But see, you're on the cusp. And you got that little bit of Leo on you. Somebody says, I don't believe in horoscopes. I'm a Leo, but I don't bring it up for anything that goes on in my life. Okay. So we got a Leo in the house. Some people don't believe in horoscopes, you guys, and that's totally fine. They don't even attribute it to their personality, to their moods, or anything like that. Okay. Me too, Gemini gang. What is up, Rebecca? Gemini in the house. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this because at the end of the day, like I said, she tried to use the blueprint that she had with Blueface. She thought it was a one size fits all, and she tried to use it with Bino, and she came up short. You came up short, sis, because everybody is not the same, okay? That blueprint was strictly for Blueface. And I feel like it worked until he found out who he was really dealing with. So let's go ahead and get into this video, okay? So I can show you exactly what I'm talking about, okay? You said you're reading some of me, beautiful. Yeah, girl. Now, I'm not no expert. It's just what I know and what I've experienced. I may be wrong. I'm not an expert in any way, shape, or form. It's just strictly on experience, you guys, okay? So let me go ahead and share with you guys this video of how she tried to use the same thing. She tried to play Bino like she tried to play Blueface, and you failed miserably. Okay? You failed miserably. You guys, let me go ahead and pull up this video for you guys. And let's get into this as well. Hold on, y'all. And the reason why I leave room when I talk about these men is because sometimes a man thinks with his other head, right? And we all know too often, that, that's what they think with. So who am I to say? Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and pull up this video.
Let's go.
You a blood crip, whatever.
10 hours ago. What the fuck? You was not crying about that. Now you finna play that victim shit. You was not crying about that.
Fuck that victim shit.
Oh my goodness, Karen.
It's either that or I turn up on you and it's bad. Like, what do you mean? Blonay, are y'all ready for the messy in these streets? Let's go.
You a blood, crip, whatever. Come on.
10 hours ago. What the fuck? You was not crying about that. Now you finna play that victim shit. You was not crying about that.
Fuck that victim shit.
Oh my goodness, kid.
It's either that or I turn up on you and it's bad. Like, what do you mean?
I'm not gonna be selfish right now and make it a thing. I'm just gonna.
It's a thing, yo.
Chill and
You know too much.
move on. What you talking about? I be letting her think like, yeah, they did it to you first, so you should just go crazy. Like, no, you should use your words, talk, say where shit went wrong, and then come to a conclusion. What the fuck? Antagonizing somebody is not a reason for them to like start breaking shit and wigging out and socking people.
Hold on, you guys, because you guys cannot hear it. Hold on. I'm going to have to bring it up another way. I do apologize for that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. And if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Become a member, all right? Let's turn the chat green, y'all. Everybody can become a member and take advantage of the exclusive things that you get when you become a member, okay? Why is this not playing so you guys can hear the sound? Okay, there it goes. Hold on. All right. Hold on, you guys.
Are y'all ready for the messy in these streets? Let's go.
You a blood, crip, whatever. Come on.
10 hours ago. What the fuck? You was not crying about that. Now you finna play that victim shit. You was not crying about that.
Fuck that victim shit.
Oh my goodness, kid.
It's either that or I turn up on you and it's bad. Like, what do you mean?
I'm not gonna be selfish right now and make it a thing. I'm just gonna.
It's a thing, yo.
Chill and
You know too much.
move on. What you talking about? I be letting her think like, yeah, they did it to you first, so you should just go crazy. Like, no, you should use your words, talk, say where shit went wrong, and then come to a conclusion. What the fuck? Antagonizing somebody is not a reason for them to like start breaking shit and wigging out and socking people. No, you're wrong. You're a part of the problem. Somebody antagonize me, I'm gonna tell them, hey, I don't like when you do this. You should stop. Okay. I'm gonna tell them again, hey, I tried to tell you already, I don't like when you do that. You should stop. Okay. The third time, then I'm gonna react like her. Hers like, no, it's just selfish. Like, oh no.
Get off of me, nigga.
Bro, do you want to be on me or you want to be off me? You pick, bro. No. You woke me up to do this shit.
Yeah, that's how everybody said, fuck you. Don't touch me.
Are you first there?
Nigga, don't bat me up either.
What the fuck?
Tell them.
Oh, you love?
Publicly?
Oh, we in love?
Nigga.
Oh, we in love?
Did we break up or not? Did you pack your shit or not? Nigga, don't hug me.
Bro, what is your problem?
You know my problem, my nigga. You want me to air it out? What's my feelings? Y'all thinking I'm gonna get up
I wouldn't think that.
and did.
I'm happy you.
I'll break everything in this motherfucking store. I did. Bully me if you want. Tell her to pull up. I got some. No,
Play the fucking song.
I don't want to hear it.
Play the song.
No.
So I just play.
No, because he know his shit will be broken.
And if you do that, you gonna be in jail.
So what?
I'm gonna let you
Lock
call
me
the
up.
police.
Lock me up.
Oh, we
Lock
got
me
locked
up.
up.
Use your words, speak, and then go crazy.
Listen, Goofy, be careful what you wish for, okay? Because you just might get it. They already got a petition out for CPS to be knocking on your door. Slowy, I swear she didn't get no gold stars in preschool.
Yeah.
Is it still
And
in?
I give him all my money. And I give him all my money.
And she give you all the okay.
And here she go with the Blueface blueprint. Thing is, everybody ain't Blueface.
Have you cheated on all your boyfriends?
No.
It's a goddamn lie. I knew that already. Ben knew that.
I do cheat.
Have sex with anybody on baddies?
No.
Lying bitch. The last time you went to Baltimore, did you have sex with anybody?
No.
Lying bitch.
What the fuck? I didn't fuck nobody in Baltimore, bro. You sleeping? Like I'm in mommy and auntie mode right now.
So looks like she has to stay in a room. I go gambo.
Oh, I ain't say I was doing that.
Yeah, you are.
Well, look, it's a lot of fun for us to have me and the babies.
Yeah, movie time, snacks, popcorn.
I don't know about that time. I'm talking about going to the water, to the beach, you know?
It's no beach in Vegas, huh?
Yes, it is.
It's no beach in Vegas.
Nah.
Only water you're gonna get is the water show.
Meanwhile, Bino is out with his son having quality time without Chrisean, as he should. While Chrisean, as clueless as ever, never reached the room, is still trying to weasel her way into his plans, okay? It looks like you were X'd out, all right? He knows how to spend quality time with his children, attentive to his children. In this instance, one thing I can say is he's giving his son his undivided attention. It's called quality time, Chrisean. You know, what you should be doing with your own child, but you don't know how. I smell rejection.
All you people saying, oh, you was her, you told her you loved her. What? Does that ever make it okay to steal somebody's car? Like, and drive it across the country to give it to their
You
mom?
already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke.
So yeah, y'all just saw that video. She tried the Blueface blueprint on Bino, and it did not work. It backfired. The clout chase and the marriage and the tattoos and the I love yous, it all backfired. Now fast forward into what she's trying to do now. Okay, change the narrative. Okay, kind of reset. It's not that easy. But now I can tell you, if he does go back with the likes of you, with everything that has come out and everything that you have done, we're not even talking about the Bino. There is so much more that has come out. The mistreatment of Junior, right? The sucking of the toes, which seems to be a big thing. I mean, that seems to be the finality for Blueface, okay? Because he speaks on that. I say he will never live it down. And I believe this will be his demise. Okay. I believe that Chrisean will be Blueface's demise. I mean, at his own hands. Okay. Let me show you some of the messages that Carlissa posted that she had from her son. I guess it was a back and forth. They were texting or something like that. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. And I have some screenshots, okay? Let me go ahead and pull this up. And I think I only have two, but you guys will get the gist of what I'm talking about, okay? Now, right here, and this is from Carlissa, and it seems that this is a text messages between her and her son. Jonathan Porter, of course, aka Blueface, and it says right here, hold on, let me make it a little bit bigger for myself. Okay, it says, well, and this is Blueface saying this. Well, knowing her as well as I do, she's probably just trying to make someone upset or jealous, to be honest. I don't have any plans for either of my baby mamas in the future, especially the one eating feet. LOL. If it wasn't for Angela, I'd probably starve every month. No money on my books, no packages. I wouldn't have none coming, and no one to really call on. She's all I got right now. On a serious note, I'm not letting up off of her. I've never had no one take care of me like that for real. Okay, so this is this old man talking. Okay, who are we to question what he's saying? He's solid. He's down for Angela. He said if it wasn't for her, I'd be starving. I wouldn't have no packages. I wouldn't have no letters. I wouldn't have anybody to really talk to. Okay, I'm sure he has a bunch of other women, but those are empty conversations. If there's nothing solid or substantial or real there besides a bunch of lust, right? And a bunch of obsessed women going after him and the lust, there's nothing there. You know, them conversations fall flat. You can't have a real conversation with people like that. So I kind of feel where he's coming from. And I guess this is and then Carlissa responds, you should have learned from Andre. They say they love you until it's time to love you. And that's real. That's real. That's real. Okay. And I think she had one more, you guys. Let me go ahead and look. There was one more. And it's crazy she brought up Dre because I was wondering how Dre is doing because he's still locked up, right? He's still locked up. Okay, now this is the other one. Now this one says, hold on, it says, ew. Now this is Blueface talking, okay? This was just the other day. On 9/6/2025. So this was September 6, 2025. But Carlissa just posted these in her live, like not even 48 hours ago. It says, ew. Hopefully she's being sanitary for Junior. Other than that, I wish her the best for her and her relationship. I won't be touching that on the dead homies. He said, I won't be touching that dead homies. On the dead homies. Now, Chrisean, she'll say, fuck your dead homies. At least that's what she told Bino. Right? So this is what Blueface is saying. He's saying, I'm not touching her on the dead homies. I wish her the best, whatever's going on. Yeah, I want no part of that from either one of my baby mamas. I don't want none of that from either one of my baby mamas. But what I do want to say is that Angela, be warned. Because speaking of either one of his baby mamas, do y'all remember how Blueface did his baby mamas? Do y'all remember? Because I do. I do. And we drug that nigga for filth. And we may still have to. Like I said, we are not passing out any angel wings over here. Okay? And soon as he proves that he hasn't changed and hasn't turned over a new leaf, we will be back to calling you out, not even dragging you. We'll just be speaking the truth, and the truth will drag you for us. But I want you guys to be reminded of what an asshole Blueface can really be. I think y'all have seemed to forgotten because he's been out of the scene so long. Okay, so I think you might need a little reminder. Okay, not only did he do Chrisean bad and wrong, I'm not saying that he did not do her wrong, but you also did the same to Jaden. Yeah, Jaden, Alexis, and your children. You used them as props. You used them for clout. You used them to get numbers. You used them to get to the bag and for your own sick pleasure. Okay? We saw you go on power trips. We saw you humiliate them and always turn the camera on when they are at their most vulnerable. Don't think I forgot. Hell no, I ain't forgot. I just remember what you told me. You said don't go to war unless we got our money right. Well, we got our money right now. We want war, Nick. Let's go ahead and get into this video, okay? I'm by yours truly. Y'all, I was on it. Now, I'm taking you back to the hood like K-Swiss. This is an old video that I did, but the message still rings true. So let's get into it.
Peanuts. Let's go.
Nobody kicked me and my son out. Like, that is retarded.
Just today, guys, we don't talk much, but happy Mother's Day. Hello? Hello?
I'm not gonna let you look like you fake and happy on the gram. Fuck you.
All right. So we not happy? You not happy? You not a happy baby?
You know, sometimes in our lives, whether you are trying to find yourself or reinvent yourself, we come to a point where we try to change the narrative for ourselves, and usually we think it changes the narratives for others. What do I mean?
Wait, like hold it by your leg.
You could just come in here with me.
Journey.
Say, for example, you left your baby mama and your child for another woman that was on your show, and then miraculously, not only did you kick your baby mama out the house, treated her like a gutter slut, and then all of a sudden, once you're done playing in the streets with your hoes, you decide to move your baby mama back in with the kids, with an S, and you put on a show for social media. Now, do I have a problem with that? Hell yes. But my point is that it's easier to change the narrative and the truth for yourself, but it doesn't always translate to the viewers, like me and you, your mama and your cousin too, and this is what Blueface is trying to do. He's trying to change the narrative, and he would have us to believe that he is genuine in his actions. Well, sir, some of us out here have had extensive experiences with the narcissist, okay? And how we see you, at least for the ones of us that have common sense. I'm just saying, Blueface is fake. And y'all, he's very strategic in his faking. I don't think that Jaden Alexis knows the extent to how Blueface is exploiting her and her children, or she's as dumb as a bag of rocks. Why is Jaden all right with Sharon D getting cheated in her face, dissing, sneaking, and geeking, when before, last year, she was singing a whole different tune?
Nobody kicked me and my son out. Like, that is retarded.
Okay, so I will give you that. He didn't kick you out literally, but figuratively, he kind of did.
Like, nobody kicked me and my son out. Like, I didn't love you too. I didn't want to be in no bogus ass situation.
All I gotta say is I'm grown as fuck. And if the situation is bogus, cheating in my face, mad disrespect, and him not giving up, I'm not staying. I'm better than that. Now, if any of those things change and it's no longer bogus, I might go back. As a matter of fact, why did you leave?
So I left. Like, I'm confused. Like, I'm just confused. The situation was lame. You know, motherfucker living how he living, was having me in the house with people I was not vibing with no more. So I left. Like, simple as that. Like, I'm grown as fuck. Like, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to get. So a bitch left. Why any bitch is bringing me up? First of all, it's giving press.
Quick question for the bitches in the back, sis. What changed? What is now giving what it's supposed to give? Because from my POV, it's still a shit show. And Blueface is the ringleader. When you came back and found out there was some hoes in this house, it was a different story.
What's wrong with your mommy? What's wrong with your mommy? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? I don't know. She don't live here. What's she doing? Baby mama drama. Baby mama drama. Baby mama drama on crit. Damn, I good dick on crit. Damn, I got some good dick. Now she running.
And I would have left too, girl. I wouldn't have put up with that either, and I wouldn't have never went back to it. This, my friends, is a sign of a weak mind and not being your true self. When someone can bend and fold you at will and you not stand for anything, and look at you. You checked right back into the Heartbreak Hotel. You put him on blast for getting played, and you end up playing yourself. The internet always wins. And just let me say, everything on this first class flight is allegedly, because by the end of this video, I confused myself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you on the next video.
Yeah, y'all. Let us not forget. Let us not forget. Okay? Blueface ain't Jesus. Blueface ain't Jesus. And when you replace these men and women in your lives with your real savior, This is what's going to happen every motherfucking time. I can guarantee you. Okay?
So bad. He was my everything.
God is your everything. Don't you know he's a jealous God? He don't want no man before him.
I don't even know where to begin to pick up the pieces of my life.
Lord have mercy. I was 39 years old when you were born. I never ever dreamed I'd have children. And then here you come. Sweet bundle of joy. But what did I do? I think I shielded you way too much. Now you gotta get out there. Try to stand on your own 2 feet.
Oh no, Mama. I can't do that. I'm not strong like you.
Sure you are. You got the strength God gave us women to survive. You just ain't tapped into it yet.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Be careful who you put your faith in. Be very, very careful who you put your faith in, right? Just shambles, y'all. I don't know what else to say. But she's trying to work her way back in. But we don't forget. We pulling up old receipt. I'm taking you back to the hood, baby. And we remember. That's why, whose team are we on? None of these motherfuckers. Fuck them all. And I don't mean that literally. I mean that figuratively. We are team Save Junior. Okay? We are team Javon. We are team Journey. We are team Luella. Our team consists of people that are under 18 and under. I'm sorry. That's the first indicator. If you want to ask well, you are on this side. I'm not. I wish I would be. Fuck them all. They're all suspect. They all go back and forth, wishy-washy, tit for tat. Don't know which way is up. One day they godly, next day they evil. A reflection of a sector of society. This is a reflection of society. That's it. But you can't straddle the fence. We're not straddling the fence. We're simply trying to get to the truth. We're trying to make it make sense together and have a decent conversation. But while this man was trying to do his time and get back out to his freedom and family, you tried to block that. Laid up with a whole nother man. Men. Remember? You literally replaced Blueface with a trick. A simp. A clout chaser. And not a good one at that. Okay? And whether clout chase or not, you made an absolute fool out of yourself. I mean, how special is Blueface really? When you can take another man and do the same thing that you did with the love of my life. I will always be in love. Bitch, you ended up sucking this toe. You make money, make music, get tatted up, talking about getting married, made him your son's father, knowing that this man, like, I can truly say, if Blueface ever entertains you as a lover, a girlfriend, or potential mate or wife, that'll be one for the record books. Because he has clout on his own. He can get the numbers on his own, just like you can. We've seen it. We're looking at it now. We're witnessing it. You guys don't need to be with each other in order to get to the bag. Right? He doesn't need you. And from the looks of it, like I said, to be fair, you don't need him. So that means we shouldn't see you guys together, right? I mean, I don't know. But the thing about it that I think about, and I think it was mentioned in one of these stories that I just showed you guys, is that Dre, his brother, Andre Harvey, is locked up too, right? So I don't know what his status is, but I looked it up. So let's go ahead and get into that, okay? But before I do that, there are some people that are speaking out on Blueface's team. Now remember, y'all, Bravo, which was one of Blueface's friends, I guess, I don't know if he was schoolyard crip or not, I don't know, but he was close to Blueface. That was one of Blueface's homies. I would call him one of his best friends. But remember, Blueface, with his trifling ass, slept with Bravo's baby mama. Now, I don't know how that came out. I forgot. But yeah, slept with Bravo's baby mama, and that's how they fell out. And this is the connection between Chrisean and Bravo. This is how people, when they link up just because they want to get back at somebody else or to spite somebody else, it never works out, y'all. It never works out because it's not genuine. The glue that holds you guys together and brings you guys together, it's not solid. And I personally believe that's why Bravo is Chrisean's manager. It's both get back. They are both linking up with each other to get back with Blueface. And as long as this thorn is in his side and you guys stick out like a sore thumb, he's not fucking with y'all. He sees y'all as the ops. I don't care how good your pussy is. I don't care how obsessed he is with you. Girl, you are the ops because you are working with Bravo. Now, there is somebody else on Blueface's team that is also speaking out, okay? And I wanted to go ahead and bring that up because I called foul in one of my shorts, okay? I called foul on Bravo and Chrisean, and I said they were in New York being messy. And some people took that literally. No, I mean, why they are even linked up in the first place. It's only to get back at Blueface. Come on, y'all. The only reason why she chose Bino was because Bino was Soulja Boy's artist. And Soulja Boy's baby mama sued Blueface and won. Soulja Boy and Blueface have been ops for a long time. They've called each other out. They've been on beef online. And Blueface was talking out of the side of his neck one day and literally said to get back at Soulja Boy that he slept with his baby mama a day before their baby shower. Okay? She eventually ended up suing Blueface for saying that because it wasn't true. And she won, y'all. There is a judgment right now against Blueface. He owes Soulja Boy's baby mama. And if you guys remember when Bino, which several times he removed the post that he had with Chrisean, the first post he removed were posts referring to him being the artist of Soulja Boy, but being with Blueface's baby mama. Remember, they did it on live. If you guys were here on one of my lives, I was going to go and reference it, and all of a sudden it was gone. Those are the initial posts that he removed and never put back up. So I just wanted to point that out. That's the reason why she chose Bino. That's why she was going so hard. That's why she was throwing up the Bloods. You thought she was throwing up Illuminati? No. This was a direct jab and diss to Blueface. So you'd be a fool to go back, bro. You'd be a fool. I swear, like. But I want to go ahead and bring up so you guys can hear exactly what D-Lo had to say about this whole situation, okay? Let's go.
With you motherfuckers, I'm popping. I ain't even going. You hear me? I'm getting annoyed with you motherfuckers. With the little dribble y'all on with the little bitch. But on some other shit, Chrisean, you lost me. You lost the fuck out of me, cuz, and I'm only smiling cause you annoyed the fuck out of me, you weird ass little nigga. That brand shit, you been around us long enough to know that shit ain't even funny, that shit ain't even lit. I don't even come, like what the fuck? So it's fuck you at this point too, cuz, that's what, you hear me? Y'all play too much, everybody play too much, cuz. Hopping. I ain't even gon', you hear me? I'm getting annoyed with you motherfuckers, with the little dribble y'all on with the little bitch. But on some other shit, Chrisean, you lost me. You lost the fuck out of me, cuz, and I'm only smiling cause you annoyed the fuck out of me, you weird ass little nigga. That brand shit, you been around us long enough to know that shit ain't even funny, that shit ain't even lit. I don't even come, like what the fuck? So it's fuck you at this point too, cuz, that's what, you hear me? Y'all play too much, everybody play too much, cuz.
Okay, you guys, I do apologize. I got kicked out of the stream. So I do apologize for that, but I am back. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and bearing with me. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Y'all. Let me see. So what up, though, fam? What's up, Detroit made Vegas, babe? What's up? Sorry about that, you guys. I got kicked out the stream, y'all. I'm sorry. Rebecca says, yes, I heard that she's been a whole demon already. She would sacrifice that poor child for fame in a heartbeat. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on. Let me know if you guys can hear me. So I don't think you guys can, but let me know. Thank you for everybody showing up and turning up in the chat. I really appreciate that. Okay, you guys can hear me now. I apologize, y'all. I got kicked out of the stream, so I am back now. Thank you guys for hanging with me. What is up? What is up? Detroit made Vegas, babe. You said, what up, though, fam? Thank you so much for showing up and representing Blonay Society, and welcome, welcome. Thank you, guys. You said Detroit, a whole lot of Detroit town down. Let me see. Blonay, what up, though? I'm back, y'all. Rebecca said, yeah, I heard that she's been a whole demon already. She would sacrifice that poor child for fame in a heartbeat. And I think she has. I really think through her actions that she has, y'all. You know? You say, yeah, lay down bad. I don't care. I don't invest time into those rituals that don't suit my people. Clock it. And that's what we're here for, to clock it. We here to clock that T, y'all. We here to clock that T. We here, my nigga. We here, and we hear you. Thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. Yes. So, what do y'all think about this whole situation? You feel me? What do you guys think about everything that I've just brought to y'all? Basically, in a nutshell. Now, we are just spectators. We're going to see what goes down, okay? We are going to see what goes down. Because the saga between Blueface and Chrisean is just keeps unraveling, right? And like I said, I think they may still have some contracts together. So whether they like it or not, business may still be binding them. But here's where it gets crazy, because Chrisean did Blueface so dirty when he was locked up. Literally blasted this man. And let's not forget the circus she put on with Bino, the foot sucking, right? The big tattoo over her Blueface's ink, talking about this is my new baby daddy, then collapsing in a whole radio interview because Bino said he had 4 kids. Now, at first he played it off, making it seem like he was including Chrisean Jr. as one of those kids. But later, his actual baby mama, his last baby mama, actually came out swinging, blasting him for not claiming her child as his real 4th child. Woo! Messy. That's messy. Right? Remember when Chrisean was swearing up and down that Blueface was her husband? Remember that? And Blueface hopped his ass online real quick with his mama. She made sure that we saw them comments. Shit is crazy, y'all. But we still asking, at the end of the day, who gonna watch the baby? Who gonna watch the baby? Because this is what she really wants to be there for. And I wanted to ask you guys, do you think that she is literally going to show up for this, knowing that there's no place for her, knowing that she's not welcome? Okay, I don't even think, will Jaden be there? I think Jaden said she's not going to be there or whatever. I don't know. If she just wants to deal with Blueface as far as the children, I don't think she'll be there. And I think she even expressed that she don't want to be there with a bunch of his hoes. Now, Angela, she's like, I don't care who comes. Shit, if Chrisean comes, if that bitch get messy, you're going to get put the fuck out. I don't even think Blueface is going to have that go down. I really don't. But this is what she's anticipating, y'all. The Blueface homecoming celebrity bash. Remember, it's still on and cracking. Look, it's still on and cracking. Okay? Now, just FYI, okay, if you guys do want to go, if you're in the LA area, or if you want to travel to Los Angeles, the tickets are still on sale on Eventbrite, okay? Blueface's homecoming celebrity bash basically is get ready to party with Blueface at his homecoming celebrity bash. It's going to be lit. Now, they have set it for Saturday, November 29th from 3 to 8 p.m. I'm just giving you guys the deets on this. You will have to buy a ticket to find out the location. But yeah, y'all, it says, come join us for a night filled with music, fun, and celebrities. Blueface is back and ready to party with all of his fans. This in-person event will be held at the iconic, and they give the address and stuff like that. So, I mean, they give the place where it's going to be held at. So get ready for a night you won't forget. Don't miss out on the chance to see Blueface up close and personal. Grab your tickets now and get ready to celebrate his homecoming in style. Okay, see you there. Now, just FYI, I'm just giving you guys that information. Right now, the tickets are $28.52. I think that you may have to add a little bit of tax. So it's about $30 to get in, you guys. All right. There's still tickets available. Where they're holding it is a large venue. I am going to try to go because I cover events. All right. I'm a videographer. I'm a content creator, and I'm new media. Just like I did the Zeus event, just like I went to Jason Lee's birthday party, just like I went to the LA Fashion Week, LA Fashion Show. Yeah. So I'm going to try to go. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to try to be there, y'all, so I can cover the messy on these social media streets, y'all. But just let you guys know, just FYI, since we were talking about Blueface and him coming home and everything like that there, right? So just to let you guys know that. But yeah, y'all, Detroit made Vegas Babe says poor Dre is going through it too. Yeah, you guys, Dre is going through it too as well. Let's go ahead and pull up the information that I have for Dre before I close this out, because I really wanted to give you guys the update on Andre. Okay. Let me see if I still have this up. Hold on, you guys. Let me close out some of these windows, because I think that's the reason why I have a million windows open. And let me close some of these windows, you guys. Hold on. Let me close some of these windows out, and then we are actually going to get to this article that I found on Dre and his current situation, because y'all know that he is still locked up. And this had to do with his baby mama. All right. Why is it always domestic violence? Why? Why is it always the circus, y'all? Always. Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this so I can give you the update on Andre Harvey, Blueface's brother, who is currently locked up as well. Doesn't look too good, but let's go ahead and bring up this article, okay? So you guys can see exactly what's going on with the brother of rapper Blueface. And he believes that people were after him. Illuminati was after him. This man, I mean, I think he has mental issues as well. And yeah, y'all, hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you, so I can give you guys the latest on what's going on with him. Make sure you guys share out this live, smash that like button, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notifications, you guys, so you guys don't miss a beat on any of the tea that I have and any of the receipts that I drop. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. And I'm going to play a little bit of video, and then we're going to get into the article as well. So let's go ahead and get into this. And thank you, Detroit Made Vegas Babe, for bringing this up. Poor Dre is definitely going through it. Yes. All right, so I'm going to take down your comments right quick, and I'll get back to the chat so that you guys can have a full view of this article and the story as well. Hold on, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let me let you guys hear the video first, and then I will get into the article. Hold on.
Blueface is accused of abusing his wife, and today he was found competent to stand trial. The alleged abuse happened in March on Scarlet River Drive in Northwest Bakersfield, according to court documents. A woman identified as Andre Harvey's wife told officers she was in bed with her 4-year-old daughter when Harvey accused her of being unfaithful, then hit and choked her. She says she then ran outside screaming for help, and a neighbor called 911. By the time police arrived, Harvey was gone. Police eventually pulled him over on Hegeman Road, where he was arrested. Harvey told officers his wife and the Illuminati, or a secret society, were trying to kill him because he is Blueface's brother. He is due back in court next Friday.
Okay, so you guys just heard of what's going on with Blueface's brother, okay? And I don't know why these people can't keep their hands to themselves. I don't know why DV is so popular, but it is. All right. He ended up hitting and choking her. And then he ran from the popos, which was another bad move, like bad idea. And then he claims that the Illuminati was after him. Okay, his wife and the Illuminati. So I'm thinking there's maybe a hint of mental illness there, right? And mental illness is an equal opportunity a thing. Okay, it's not just special for the Malones or the Dorseys or anything. Like I say, this is a reflection of society. There's a lot of people walking around that are not in their right minds. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm not saying they're good people. I'm just saying, simply put, that there's a lot of people affected by mental illness. Some treated, some untreated, right? And it looks like in this case, that was going on with Blueface's brother. All right. Somebody said justice for Karan Mackay Khan. Justice for Ronnie. Hashtag justice for Ronnie, you guys. Somebody said hashtag save Dre. Right? Dre said what he said. It could be true, y'all. It may not be attributed to mental illness. Because how many times have we heard about the secret society? We can't say there's no truth to it, right? He did tell Blue, if this is our last encounter, you better claim Junior, baby, or else. Remember, why did he say? That's eerie now that we think about it, right? That's something eerie to say. But he did say that. It's on video, right? But yes, but it's also very convenient, a convenient way for people to take that and use it against you. Yeah, Kanye West. Hello, Kanye West. Exactly. Remember, y'all, when his handler, which was their slash whatever he was, trainer, remember that? Remember when he had Kanye West committed? And I did a video on that, and I have not been able to find that information since. Because you guys know I had to delete some videos, but I did a specific video on Kanye West when he was committed by that man, and the way that man was talking to him, talking about, yeah, we're going to keep you up in here and I'm going to beat you and all. Yes, it did happen. Yeah, and that person was connected to Kim. Yes, it's so true. That's why I always leave that door open, y'all. We always going to have to leave that door open. I promise you that happened to Kanye West. I promise you. And you remember when he was committed? Y'all remember that? You guys have to look up that video of the way that man was talking to him, threatening him. The shit was insane. And I think it was like Kim's therapist or Kim's trainer or something like that. This man was a whole handler. That should be true. Now, what we're talking about may not be true, or it derives from truth. Anytime you hear like a stereotype, that derives from truth. Now, it may grow legs on its own, but it always originates from some form of truth. Okay? And that's just what I believe. Now, let me see if I can get into this article and give you guys some other information. Yeah, facts. I'm telling y'all, that's what happened to Kanye West. Literally. And you know what? I'm going to try to look for that today. When I tried to look for my video, I guess I deleted it. But I have yet to find that clip. I have yet to find that clip of Kanye West ranting about that and actually letting us hear. And I don't know if he let us hear or he let us see the messages. But the man was in the video and everything. Okay. You said Detroit made you see that video where they said they found the real Ye. Yeah. And you know, they say when they come back, they're a clone. And with AI and all the capabilities of mankind, and as far as we've come with technology, why be true? Why can there not be an ounce of truth? Do y'all not remember that we saw the UFOs in the motherfucking sky? And all the weird shit that's been going on in this world? I'm leaving my options open, baby. From the Illuminati to motherfucking aliens. Okay? And now Ray is saying that the KKK Kardashians need a RICO. I didn't say it. Ray Gay said it. Now, you know, they filed a civil lawsuit against him, right? They beat him to the punch. He was sitting up there bragging, boy, leave the powder alone. Leave the powder alone, because you talked about it, but Kim Kardashian and her mama actually did it. I don't know why y'all messing with these witches out here and these people that dibble and dabble in dark forces on the other side. Now, which one is it? I don't know. Okay? But you better watch out for these Armenian, you know, you better watch out for them. And I'm talking about this specific family. I'm not talking about the whole race. Because there's a whole thing that goes back to the origins of the Kardashians and that they're linked to witches. Not too far-fetched for me. Now, I don't believe everything that comes out of everybody's mouth, but these things are real, y'all. If you believe in God, if you believe that there's a God, you must believe that there's the devil. If you believe in angels, you must believe in demons. If you believe in good, you must believe in bad. Okay? The yin and the yang. You can't have it just one way. I'm just saying. All right, so let me go ahead and get into this article. Yeah, hearing you read, it is everything. Hearing you read, it is everything. You say, stay prayed up, family. Y'all better believe in something greater than yourself and stop putting your trust and faith to anybody that can go put on a motherfucking pair of Air Force Ones. Well, I have faith in my husband. Bitch, why? And yes, I have total faith in my children. Bitch, why? Faith is something that is unseen, that you believe in wholeheartedly. Look up the word faith. Can you see your children? Can you see your husband? Well, I have faith in the system. Bitch, why? The fuck? Quit putting your faith into man, y'all. You will lose every time. You will fucking lose every time. You say Ray J about be stinking. What? Exactly. Stay on God's path for real, y'all. Better. Hey. And I'm not. Hey, I'm not forcing. If it don't fit, don't force it. I'm not here to try to fit a square peg into a round hole. But what I am doing is I'm bringing you what I know, and I'm bringing you awareness, and that's why I put it that way. Believe in something greater than yourself. Something greater than yourself cannot be walking this earth. Something greater than yourself didn't come from a Big Bang Theory. And y'all will believe everything else but the story of Jesus. I mean, I'm blown away. And in most religions, their main story echoes the story of Jesus. And y'all will believe everything. Put your whole all in, but the story of Jesus is just impossible. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. Y'all right? Let's go ahead and get into this article, and I'm going to let you guys go. And I will be back. Let's go ahead and get into this article. Maybe it's telling us something that we didn't actually hear in that short clip. So let's go ahead and get into this. Hold on, y'all. Now, what is this? KGET, Bakersfield, California. It says Andre Lamont Andre, the brother of Blueface, the rapper Blueface, was found competent Wednesday to stand trial on felony assault and spousal AB charges. Judge Andrew Kendall reinstated criminal proceedings and scheduled a preliminary hearing on October 10th. Now, remember, isn't October 10th the same day that, just coincidentally, that Chastity is supposed to go back to her, I think it's a plea hearing. She's supposed to go back to court. It's not over for her either, y'all. Okay? It's not over for her either. Remember, one of her charges was a felony. Okay? And two of those burglary charges, one carried a minimum of 3 years, and the other 10. So, I don't know. Just FYI. But he has a scheduled preliminary hearing scheduled for October 10th, which is right around the corner. Now, Harvey, 35, appeared in court wearing paper clothing. What? Which is worn by inmates on suicide watch. Oh my God. This man is losing it, y'all. This is sad to see. That little bit of detail gave us a lot of insight. So he is on suicide watch, y'all. That's why he's in paper clothing. So that means he must have attempted it, right? Now, the events leading to his arrest occurred March 7th when popos were called around midnight to a home on Scarlet River Drive, north of Rosedale Highway and west of Fruitvale Avenue. Now, officers spoke with a woman who identified herself as Harvey's wife. She told the officers she was in bed with her 4-year-old. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay. She was in bed with her 4-year-old when Harvey punched, elbowed, and kicked her after accusing her of being unfaithful. He briefly left the room, she said, then returned and hit and choked her. Wow. The assault continued until she ran outside and screamed for help. She told officers a neighbor came to her aid and called 911. She had bruising on her face and eye and swelling and red marks around her neck, police said. Harvey left in his wife's vehicle before the Popos arrived. The car was pulled over on Hageman Road, east of Patton Way, and Harvey was arrested. He told officers his wife and the Illuminati were involved in a plot to unalive him because he's Blueface's brother, according to the documents, y'all. Now, it continues to say that Blueface, a Los Angeles-based rapper whose real name is Jonathan Porter, spent time in North Kern State Prison for violating probation in connection with the 2021 assault charge. Wow, y'all. So that is the latest on what is going on with Dre, y'all. This man is in paper clothing because he is on suicide watch because he ran in, boom, bamboozled, whooped his baby mama's ass with the child right there. Look, these people have a pattern of not giving a fuck about the kids. Okay? This is running over to the Porters, the Harveys, the Malones. This is a glimpse, all right, into the society that we live in, right? I'm telling y'all. This is just a glimpse. People are actually living like this every day. It's bigger than race. There's a divine nation that comes directly from the United States of America, and Native American, and his skin ain't red. Yeah, and I'm Native American too as well. I know I got good hair because I got Indian in me. No, I don't got no good hair. But I do got Native American. Okay? For damn sure. Yeah, y'all. So you guys let me know what you guys think about these. I remember Chrisean told Carlissa, see how your year go. They just back and forth with the evil knees, right? With the evil eyes. Bigger than people even know. This is a spiritual battle. I tell them that every day, Detroit. I say it starts in the spiritual. There's a spiritual battle going on all around you. A spiritual battle living in Revelations. Exactly. If you guys don't think we're living in Revelations, okay, I don't even know if we still waiting on the Antichrist. Is he already here? I mean, I know there's certain signs and things like that, but do y'all have to wait literally on the mark of the beast that's already underway? Y'all got to wait on it? But yeah, y'all, I mean, that's all I got. Conversation can get deep, but it's real, y'all. It's real. It really is. It's really real. Poor Jesus Jr., they bought to sacrifice him again. It is. It's very sad, you guys. It is. It's very sad. But that's all I got. That's all I got. Okay? So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Now, like I said, at the end of the day, he's going to come out and be with Angela. Now, is Angela a fool? Maybe. But she's a fool in love. And sometimes you got to let people live and learn or crash and burn. And from the looks of it, that's what's going to happen, right? Now, I want to ask you guys, what do you think? What do you guys think, VIPs? The velvet rope is closing. Before I log off, I want you guys to drop in the chat. And if you guys are part of the replay gang, drop in the chat. Was Chrisean really holding it down for Blueface? Or is Angela the only real one that deserves the crown? Don't be shy, you guys. Stir it up in the comments. Because y'all know this debate is going to get ugly, right? And if you're watching the replay, don't just lurk. Jump in the chat and let us know who you think really kept it solid and what is going to be the outcome. You think Blueface is going to go back and be effing with the likes of Chrisean? Do you think that Chrisean is going to try to show up for the homecoming? Now, I will be back with more messy tea. Y'all know that. I will be back with more messy tea soon. So stay bougie, stay shady, and stay locked in with your girl, Blonay, y'all. Okay? Stay locked in. I don't know if he's going to take her back. I don't know if he's going to kick her to the curb. I don't know if he's going to give her one more chance or neither. I know it's a shady poll, but y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know on the part of replay gang. Okay? Y'all are still going off. Y'all are still going off in the comments. The fuck? Yes. Somebody said Angela. The Pincy said Angela. Now we know she's demure. You know, she probably can get messy behind the scenes, but she seems pretty calm, cool, and collected. All right. She seems mature. She seems about her business. And she's a different kind of woman. That's all. She's a different kind of woman. We can't expect everybody to be the same, right? She's not all out there. She ain't rowdy. You know what I'm saying? She ain't fighting every 5 minutes. So, I mean, that's what it is, you guys. That is what it is. Now, before I let you guys go, I do want you guys to visit my store because sometimes I don't bring it up, but I do want you guys to visit my store, y'all. Let me see if I have my store up here. Make sure you guys visit my fourth wall store, Blonay God Tea, for all of your Blonay Society needs. And hold on, y'all, because it seems to be stuck again. Now you'll find the link in if you go to my profile on YouTube, just go to my page and you'll see the store right there. All you guys got to do is push that, go into the store, visit. If you guys know about my digital course, okay, my digital collection of courses, you guys can go ahead and check that out. And if you guys also want to go ahead and tap into the DBA freebie that I have that you guys can look before you buy, before you purchase, before you dive into it, go ahead and pick up the free DBA, okay? The DBA sneak peek, all right? I see you guys in the chat. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Shy. Thank you so much for being in the building. Thank you, Pincy. Rebecca, you say real as hell too. Yes, y'all. All right, you guys, that is all I have for y'all today. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and come back, okay? Come back, because I'm going to have more tea for y'all, all right? Yeah, y'all, for some reason, I just can't, I can't get over here. I cannot get over here. Southwest in the house. Thank you guys. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. And yeah, for some reason, it's not even letting me get out of here, y'all. Hold on, guys. But for some reason, my screen is freaking stuck. But that was a whole lot, right? That we covered. But I mean, at the end of the day, we just want to make it make sense, right? And I believe that's exactly what the fuck we did. Yeah, I'm going to feed my dog. That's why that alarm is going off. Hold on, you guys. And I know some people are saying that Angela's a pushover and she's stupid for standing behind Blueface. And, you know, making sure he has his money on, you know, on his books and making sure that he can eat and sending him packages, you know. But what was Chrisean doing at first? We even heard her say it. She was doing the same thing. She was doing the same thing, y'all. And she bragged about it. She bragged that the house was hers. I mean, she was really going in. She bragging that the house was hers, and it was crazy, y'all. She did the grand opening for his restaurant. Remember that? So it was just the same. Shy said, yes, I was in the bushes. That was a lot. Great content. Thanks for sharing. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. You said I used to work what? You said I used to work at the house arrest right there. Oh, the arrest was right there on Kelly Road in Harbor Woods. But where Harper Woods, where is that at? Is that in Bakersfield? Is that in California? Or where is that at that they were talking about? Because I got it from Bakersfield News, like where I read it from. So is that where they stay, or was that in Vegas? Like I wasn't too sure on where that was. Oh, you guys talking about Detroit. Okay. All right. Okay, let me see if I can do this one more time. Hold on, let me see if I can get out of here, y'all. One more time. Because my shit is fucking up. And for some reason, it's not allowing me to get out of here. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let's see. But I really do wish the best for Dre, right? But he's losing it. And how long has he been locked up? See, this is what happens when you ain't got money to get out before your court date, right? When you don't have the money to get out before your court date, this is the type of shit that be happening. But if I was in that situation, I wouldn't want nobody just to cut me off, right? I wouldn't. All right, y'all. I am out of here. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for all the hugs, all the kisses, all the love, y'all. I will see you guys later. Until next time, America. Bye. out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video.